Alright, this is going to be episode 2 of this very serious show called Pure Liquid Imagination. It's really fucking serious. Yeah. I was just setting up the files for number 19. And just wanted to show you guys how many files are involved with one poster. So this was 18. So we got Premiere files, Photoshop obviously, Illustrator, a bunch of video renders. One's like the video just cut, one's going to YouTube and Facebook, one's going this is the full tutorial. Look at that, 4.5 gigs. It took like 3 hours to upload. YouTube. It's crazy. Then we got the Instagram TV thing, which is this ridiculous aspect ratio. So dumb. Whatever. That's fine. And then the 1920 by 1920 for Instagram, which is interesting. And if you guys are interested in how to do all this stuff, I can add that on to these videos. Just let me know if that's something you're interested in or not. But if it's not, then I'll just keep doing what I did last time, which is just making up some ridiculous poster design and telling you as I do it. Alright, so I'm going to go with this crazy mountain photo that I found. It's pretty cool. Kind of want to do something with it sideways though. Maybe not. So again, if this is the first one of well, this is the second video I'm doing with a full tutorial, right? So yeah, it's probably not like you've seen anything else, but I don't really know what exactly it is I'm doing here. I'm just kind of making it up as I go, which is what I do with every poster. I just grab something. Sometimes I use an image. Sometimes I try to make something in Illustrator or Photoshop or whatever. I've just been stuck on like these like landscape images lately. I don't know why. They're cool. They got a lot of depth. You know, it's a mountain range, so it's literally that this is depth, right? So I can put a lot of letters back there. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this, which is why I'm gonna use it. And the whole point of this thing again that I'm doing is it's to push me to design something every day, and not only that, but to hopefully push other designers to do something similar. So, you know, we all get caught in client work. Lately, my client work has been really cool, actually, which is awesome. But sometimes you get stuck in a project and it never ends, and the revisions never end. Excuse me. And you need something to get you out of bed in the morning. So that's what this is supposed to be. It's also really cool to put your work out there and have other people like it, right? It's cool. I've had a lot of personal messages from people, and they're pretty receptive of it, and that's why I'm doing these longer tutorials now, because I've been asked for it. So here they are. Hopefully they help someone in the future, you know, do these kinds of things. So right. Sorry, sometimes I do random bad accents. I don't know why. It's just a really stupid thing I do. But it's usually when I'm not paying attention What? It's so weird looking, right? It's like, oh man. Oh man. That's really good. I really like that. Actually, I did a bunch of mic changes, so I'm gonna stop this, check the audio level, see if it's okay, and then I'll be right back. Looking cool. Let's see what what other options we got. Oh, well, I think that's it. Pretty fucking cool. Now, upside down, it's like not cool at all though. It's not interesting. I'm just gonna screw around with this until I like it. Really like that big range over there. This is interesting. All right. Okay, so what to do now? What to do now? I do not know. I'm not sure. I have to edit this video. What to do, what to do, what to do. So it's experiment time. I think I'm gonna make like a bunch of circles that are gonna kind of like go beyond these mountains. I'm gonna center this circle. Just don't know what to do with it. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing like this valley and then this like weird circle glowing thing, and like see how it already naturally looks like it fits here because of this pink, and it's kind of like this, it's like bleeding out, so I'm gonna roll with that. Sometimes an outer glow looks cheesy as shit, so I'm gonna just mess with it and see what I think. It'd be really satisfying if this was centered though, like that. Then we wouldn't have this contrast. So, liking this so far. It's very eerie. It didn't take much effort either, did it? Just a little bit of blending and a single shape. You know, it's crazy. This photo has such great depth, such awesome shadows, and great lines in it. You know, it's really easy to play off. So, still need to give this a little more depth. It would be really nice if it was. See, I do like how high it is, but I really want to cut it off with like a, I want to cut it off the mountain, or you know what I mean. I could just move this up. Or maybe grab another piece from another part of the image. That would be interesting. Let's see what we got to work with. You know, honestly, it just kind of looks like it's glowing over the whole image, which is really cool. This is just an outstanding image. It's just a fucking beautiful image. Alright, so I like it here more. And it's because I think I can cut it off just a little bit. Whoops. Cut it off just a little bit so it's a little more depth. So let's copy this layer, turn off its copy so we have a backup. Rasterize the layer, rasterize the layer style. Lower the opacity. And then let's cut some shit out. Alright, so we're gonna cut this. Alright. So, not bad. So, we do want to darken this up a little bit here since this is going to be, you know, it needs, if this is a bright, some kind of bright glowing object, then this right here is going to be really dark. This ledge is going to be really dark. So, let's darken the ledge up a little bit. Let's make a copy, turn it off, and let's do the old school burn. People don't use this anymore? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of YouTube tutorials and stuff. I probably should, right? So I'll get this nice and dark. The burn tool. Basically just burning the layer underneath the circle, so you know it's not affecting the circle because the circle's on top. Right? See? What is that awful line? Is that always there? Ah, interesting. We have a little more to clean up here. So you see all this bleed? We gotta clean all that up. So let's just freehand this. right up to the edge. All right. I'm just gonna try to make the ball a little more interesting by putting a gradient on it. Maybe getting a little more white towards the middle. Ugh, this is terrible. A little more subtle than that. So let's grab. So pink. I'm gonna wash the whole thing with a layer style, so it shouldn't matter really how pink it is right now. It's very pink. Ugh, I need brighter. No, it's too much. There we go. It's kind of like a weird glowing ball, right? It's weird. It's glowing. It's a ball. Yeah? I think we're all feeling it. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. You know, I gotta see what it looks like with the layer saturation or a hue. I like to just like see what options I can work with here. I usually like the blue and reddish palettes together. You know, sometimes you just get looking through here and you just find something that you're just like, what? Like, that's pretty cool right there, but we'll keep looking. It's very green. I'm not a green kind of guy. That's interesting. This red like that is interesting to me. It's like purple fade. It's not even that off from what I had. I do like this dramatic blue coming in. It's very good. Maybe if I did that and then I just made the gradient a little smaller. It's maybe a little much. I don't know. It's about to get weird. Get rid of those. All right. This is all right. Let's do a little more density. Some shit that I don't even know what it does. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. Okay. Slight desaturation is looking really cool to me for some reason. Maybe this should be white. It's too white. Alright, let's save this and then figure out how can we make this more interesting. Alright, so I think for this one, I'm gonna bring back Little Spaceman from whatever other poster that was? Which one was that? Number 7. Oh, wait. But wait, which way is he facing? Facing towards us. That's not gonna work. Need a different spaceman. Alright, so found an astronaut. I'm gonna cut this guy out. Alright, so threw this into Photoshop, double click this, make it a layer. Grab the magic wand, knock out this back. Oh, too much tolerance. Let's try that again. Damn. See, that's cutting out his foot. Well, you know what? I might not be able to help it, so we'll just do 30 again. Select, and we'll check it out. Looks fine. We're gonna make this really small, so. So this is the selection, right? So we're gonna edit the selection by pushing L, which is a what is this tool? I don't even know. The line tool, polygonal lasso tool. All right. Now, if you hold Alt, that'll remove the selection, and if you hold Shift, it'll add to the selection. So we want to add to the selection because we cut this guy's hand off right here. So we're gonna add this little part right here to the. Oh shit! Say I did the wrong one. So we're gonna Control Z. So apparently the selection is the black, right? See, I thought the selection was him. So we have the black selected, so we want to unselect him and then delete the black, right? Okay. So he is selected here, so let's delete some of that. Right. This probably isn't really going to matter because I'm seriously going to make this guy really, really small. So I don't see this mattering that much, but it's a good little lesson for people who don't know how to do this, I guess, right? This probably isn't even the best way to do this, but there's a million ways to do things in Photoshop, so do them however you want. So here we have, let's see, I get confused sometimes. So we actually want to delete this, right? Yeah. Sorry, it gets really confusing. All right, so this little spot right here, I could knock it out with this tool, but I'm just gonna go back to the magic wand tool. Do plus, so we want to add to the selection, and add the black spots, add the black spot, add the black spot, black spot. Let's say this like here, right here, you're zoomed out, and this magic wand tool looks fucking stupid, and it's hard to kind of tell where it's gonna go. If you hit caps lock, it'll change it to like a little crosshair. See that? So that's a little bit helpful sometimes. Anyway, we're gonna cut all that shit out. And now we have this astronaut, right? And he's got this little black edge around him because the selection tool left a little bit of a feather on him, but it's black, so it's gonna show up really badly. Let's say we put him on a white background. Let's go white. There we go. See how you can see it really well. So on his layer, if you hold Control, click, it'll reselect him, everything on that layer. So now we have the space guy selected. So we're gonna basically constrict the selection by a couple pixels and then delete what's left over. So we're gonna zoom in really big here, really big, and we're gonna zoom in really big here. No, we're gonna zoom in really far. We're gonna see, here's the black right there, okay? And we're gonna go to select, modify, because we're modifying the selection. And then, to be honest with you, I don't remember if it's expand or contract. I'm guessing with this one, since we have the space guy selected, we're gonna want to contract, make it smaller. I don't know, so we'll see. We're gonna do like 3 pixels. All right. Okay. And see, it worked. See how it moved it in? Now, it moved it in pretty far. Too far. So we're going to go back. And we're going to do it again. Let's do 1 pixel. Oh, shit. I clicked something. There we go. Select, modify, contract, 1 pixel, okay. Alright, so now, if we click delete, we're left with this black lines, right? We don't want that. We want to get rid of the black lines. Oops. We go back, Control Z, alright. So, instead of deleting him, what we need to do is we want to delete the black lines. So, you go to selection again, and you inverse your selection. And then you delete. Now you've removed all that little shit that was around him. Now it looks pretty legit. Right? 100%. Looks like he's just hanging out. Wow. So, I'll show you why all that work was completely useless. Because he's gonna be a little tiny guy. He's gonna be so tiny. And since he's right in front of that thing, you're not gonna be able to see him at all. I don't like this. It looks fucking bad. We'll see. So he's there. Now, the only way that we can make this okay, make this like cool, is if there's a shadow of him here. But here's the thing. He's got to be really small to make this feel, you know, make it feel big? I don't know, like make it feel, you know, epic, maybe? Alright, well anyway, we're gonna keep rolling with it. We'll see if it works out. If it doesn't work out, oh well, who fucking cares, right? The point of this is to have a little bit of fun. So, uh-oh. So, we got him there. We're gonna try to put a shadow, I would say here, like it's like shining down. A little shadow here, so I made a new layer. I'm gonna grab a brush. I'm gonna make it black. Oh, same thing with the brushes. If you do not have caps lock on, it'll show brush like this, but if you have caps lock on, it'll go to that, and you won't be able to see how big your brush is, but maybe you want it to be, you know, like this, so you can, I don't know, I prefer the circle, I think. That's just me. So, I'm gonna make this way smaller. Actually, I can do that at all. I'm gonna grab him, I'm gonna drag him down. Or this one. I'm gonna flip him. Transform. Rotate 180 degrees. No, that's not right. You wanna needs to be flipped. And that wasn't the right way. Never ever do the right one first. Ever. Oh fuck, and I always forget which one that I did the first time. I think it was, I want horizontal. Oh, vertical. Oh, every time. Okay. So, shadows are mirrors, mirrored images, right? So we mirrored his image, and since it's pretty far away, the shadow is probably going to be a bit bigger. Right? And not only is it going to be bigger, but it's going to be somewhat connected to him. So, how am I going to do that? Let's think about it. So, we could warp this. Let's try that. Whoa, go back. Edit. Transform. Warp. Honestly, like his feet. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna look, but we're gonna try it out. I think it's pretty fucking cool so far. So it's gonna kind of be really weird. Ooh. Hope that terrible sound didn't come through. That was fucking awful. Alright. Let's do something like that. I don't know. I should have made a copy of that first. Okay, it's interesting shape. But if it would come, it can't, if it's coming down a mountain, right? The legs are good. The legs are good, but the body, it's, there's cracks here, so the shadow would end in the crack, and then it would reappear over it on the next fold. So we're gonna have to warp this again. And this is not gonna be perfect, but I think you'll get what I'm trying to do. So this would kind of go up this mountain. And then it would kind of flatten out because it's going up. So the angle's coming up at us, so it would kind of, it probably wouldn't even make it that far up. I mean, this is all made up, right? So what the fuck do I know? But also the shadow looks really creepy, which is perfect. Or you know, the theme of these things. Okay. Alright, so does it look like a shadow? Not really. Kind of just looks like this thing that's here. I feel like that leg has to go all the way up too, so we're gonna need to get that leg to go all the way up. Liquefy. So right to there. That's funny. Okay, let's make this smaller. Liquefy. Didn't do anything. Let's see. We're just gonna stretch him up. There we go. That. Okay. There we go. Hello, hello. Alright, so. Okay. Oh, man, my back is killing me. Oh, my back. Back is always hurting. Take care of your back, everyone. Or it hurts all the time. Alright, so now we're gonna do some kind of, well, that's weird. We're gonna do some kind of weird gradient to make it not look so black. I do not know how this is gonna work, so we're just screwing with this right now. This looks fucking terrible. Alright, we're gonna cancel all of this out. We're gonna copy this weird goofy layer. We're gonna turn it off. I should really be naming layers. I should be teaching you guys to name your layers, but I'm trying to do these things kind of quick, you know. I'm trying to get these posters out fast, even though I sit here for an hour and a half screwing around with it. Okay, let's make this guy a little thinner. A little longer. Now we're gonna make some edits. Okay, so we're gonna get the eraser tool. We're gonna make it freaking huge. And I'm gonna take these headphones off. It's giving me a gigantic headache. And we're gonna try to make this not look so. See, the problem is shadows do have a nice line to them, but they also don't sometimes, right? So if you look at all these other shadows on this whole thing, you'll see nice lines and then you'll see gradients. So testing, you piece of shit OBS. Alright, so unfortunately, OBS crashed during the last segment of whatever I was recording. So after I was done, I didn't really do much. I made the shadow better. But I'm calling this done, so it's done. So what I'm gonna do now actually is I'm going to, if you're done with the poster part, that's fine. You can stop watching now. Actually, fuck that. I'll do it in another video. I was gonna show you how to do the video editing and stuff, but I don't think anybody wants to see that, so I'll hold off on that for now. Alright, so hope you enjoyed it.